Good afternoon, guys. I'm going to make a video presentation about remaining cargo to load. So start, guys. First I want to take out this one later. Okay, now we are loading. The vessel is loading in a summer zone, Capesize vessel. So summer zone, this is summer zone, this is in Asia, this is China. Let's say the vessel is loading somewhere in China. Okay, this is Japan, and this is Korea, and this is China. So let's say the vessel is loading in China. Okay, that is the summer zone. And the name of the vessel is MV Cape Odyssey, about to complete loading. So the ROB remaining on board prior to departure is this one. We have fuel oil of 1105, diesel oil 54, fresh water 320, ballast water of 100, constant is 385. Total ROB is 1,964 metric tons. Okay. Now, since we are in a summer zone, so what is the displacement and the draft? Okay, summer zone. We go to our capacity table, and here we have the capacity table. Then we go to the so we have here summer zone. The displacement is 234,482 and the drop is 1820. So this will be our maximum draft, and the displacement is 234,842, which is this one, guys. 234,842, which is 234,842, and her drop is 18.23 meters. Okay, put this one red, they put this one M. Okay, so that will be our departure drop, or meaning through displacement departure, minus your light ship. The light ship of the vessel is 26924, which you can also find in the capacity table, which is this one. So the light ship is 26924. Make it just a little bit bigger. Light ship, or this light displacement, is 26924. That will be this one. Light displacement or light ship is 26924, and this will be your dead weight when you deduct light ship from the displacement. That will be 207918 minus your ROB, which is this one, and this will be your maximum cargo to load of cargo. Okay, with empty metric tons. Okay, that will be metric tons. Now this is now the question. The question says quantity of cargo to load, which is this one, which is 205954. Number 2, maximum permissible draft if she is floating in water density of 1.008. Take note that our departure is 18.23, And what will be her draft if the vessel is floating in a density of 1.008 at birth, meaning maximum permissible draft if she's floating of 1.008. Okay, so what we do is we go to our table, we go to our program, then I'll go to form number 7, which is this one, and when you say summer draft, that is salt water of 1.0025, and the draft will be 18.23 forward, and up will be 18.23 up. Okay, now it's asking what will be the draft of the vessel if she floats in a density of, take out this figure. Okay, if she floats in a density of 1.008. Okay, that is the question asked here. Maximum permissible draft if she is floating in a water density of 1.008. What will be her draft in this density? So the draft, check. We are now in a she's now floating in a water density of 1.008, and her draft will be, midship draft will be 18.52, forward draft is 18.52, and up draft is 18.52, which is this one, guys. So the draft will be 18.52. Okay, but there's another solution I will show you, and I call this one salt water to duck water density. So salt water, our departure drop was 18.23. So what is the displacement of departure drop? Take note, departure drop is, departure displacement is 234,482. Okay, 234,842. So 234,842. This is your head drop, summer drop. That's why you have salt water here. And your duck water density is 1.008. This is constants of salt water. So to get the duck water, the formula is displacement times salt water over duck water. So transpose displacement of 234,842 times your duck water, salt water of 1.025 over your duck water of 1.008, and the displacement in duck water should be 238,803. Okay, take note, 238,803. Okay, so we go to the program again. This time we will go to the hydrostatic table, and we'll put the density. Bear with me. Where is it now? The one. Okay. Okay. Put this one. Put this yellow. Oh, no. Put this one. And we put this one yellow. Okay, and this one put it yellow. Okay, so what is the density displacement is 238803. Okay, press enter, and the drop is 18,516. Okay, 18,516. That will be 18,516. Say 18.516. If you run it up, that will be 18.52. Okay, so that is the, if she is floating in a density of 1.608, from 18.23 is 18.52. Okay, so we put this one 18.52, 18.52, and look here, guys. Dark water to salt water, reverse. So this will be the density of dark water, which is 238802, and her drop is 18.52. This is the dark water density, and to get the salt water drop or displacement is 23482, which is this one, and the drop is 1823. Okay, so I make it a reverse so it is easy for you to compute. Okay, so we have now number 2 is the answer is 18.52. Okay, then number 3, her draft, if she is floating at a water density of 1.025. Of course, that will be 18.23 because this one is computed of salt water of 1.025 of salt water. So that will be 18.23. If she's about to complete loading and floating at a draft of 1787, meaning is when he reach the drop, means loading at birth, when he reach the drop of 18.87, loading will stop because the foreman will ask chief officer how much is the remaining cargo to load for trimming. So what the chief will do is to make a drop reading around the vessel together with the drop surveyor. So they will go down and look around the vessel and make a drop reading forward and up, port and starboard. So assuming that the drop, present drop is 17.87. Okay, and the question is find the remaining cargo to load when he reaches this drop. Okay, with the density of 1.008. So let's go to the program. 1887. Okay, we go to the, so according to the foreman, he will stop at a drop of 18.87 for 17.87 when about to completed loading. So we put 17.87. That will be actual mid port and actual mid starboard. So let's say your forward is let's say the vessel is even keel. So we put here 17.87 and updraft is 17.87. So what is a sailing drop in brackish water? Our sailing drop in brackish water is this one. Maximum permissible drop is floating in of density 1.008. Maximum permissible drop. This is the maximum drop. Departure drop meaning 18.52 in a density 1.008. So we put this one 18.52 put here 18.52, 18.52. This will be the density of 1.008. I'm sorry. We'll put this one 1.008. Okay, and this one also a density of 1.008. I'm sorry, 1.008. Again, why 1787? The density is 1.008, which is this one, guys. This, if she is about to complete loading and floating in a draft, which is 17.87, this one, 17.87, in a water density of 1.008, find the quantity remaining cargo to load. Meaning, here density in this drop would also be 1.008. Now the sinkage is 65 centimeters or 0.65 meters. How do you get the sinkage? Simple. Your final mid, this is your departure drop, minus your mid drop is your sinkage. Okay, I repeat. To get this sinkage, this is your sinkage, is your final departure drop, minus your mid drop is your sinkage, which is 0.65. Now from your final drop or departure drop, you take out the TPC and interpolate. So when interpolated, the TPC of this drop of 18.52 is 13873, which is this one. Okay. Now the question is, how much is the remaining cargo to load? So recommended remaining cargo to load, and this is the formula. Recommended cargo to load is remaining cargo to load is sinkage times TPC times 100. Again, sinkage is remaining cargo to load is sinkage times TPC times 100, which is this one, guys. So recommended cargo to load, you click this one. I will just write here. Sinkage remaining cargo to load is sinkage times TPC. I'm sorry, TPC times 100. Okay. Sinkage. I'm sorry. Sinkage. Again, check the formula. Sinkage is sinkage remaining cargo to load is sinkage times TPC times 100. So which is this one? The sinkage times TPC times 100. So click this one. What is your sinkage? Which is 0.65, which is K8, K, and 8. Okay, times TPC. What is your TPC? Is M3. We will put this one. Times K times 100. Okay. Again, you have already your sinkage times TPC. What is M3? TPC is M and row 3. So that is Sinkage times TPC times 100. Then you press that enter. This will be the value of recommended cargo to load for trimming of 9,917.6. Okay, 9,017.6. Then scroll down. Take note of this departure. Take note of this departure, midship drop, and sinkage. Okay. So what you do? You load this value of recommended cargo to load. So we put this, for example, 9018. Okay. When you press 9018, what will be the result? Midship will be 9.52, 18.52, which is the same with your departure drop, and your sinkage is 0.65, which is the same with this one. Okay. So it is confirmed when you load 9.018, your drop will be 18.52, your sinkage will be 0.65 meters. So once you already loaded this figure, and the program says, then go to trim holds 2. We go to trim holds 2, and take note, guys, the cargo, remaining cargo to load is 9018. The forward and up initial drop is 1787, which is this one. So forward and up drop is 1887. Okay. And again, this is your remaining cargo to load. For example, your trimming hold is 1 and 9. 1, put here 9. Okay. Then he will ask you if you want a trim, how much would you like to be your trim? Let's say your trim is 0 or nil. Okay. Then the next question will be, how much are you going to load in hold number 1? So number 1, let's say you will load 3990. Okay, round it up, 3990. You put here 3990, and number 9 will be 5028. Number 9 will be 5028. What will be your departure drop? Your departure drop will be forward 1852, up drop will be 1852. You have 0 trim, and your main is 1852. Why even keel? Because you put here the trim of 0. Okay. For example, you want a trim of 20 centimeters. Put 20. Then how much are you going to load for number 1? That will be 3707. Put here 3707. 3707. And number 9 will be 3511. Okay. 5311. Sorry. 5311, and your departure drop will be forward will be 1842, up will be 1862, and you have a trim of 20 centimeters, but your main drop will be still the same 1852, because you request for 20 centimeters trim, and he will give you this 20 centimeters trim. Okay, but as I said, I don't want a trim. You put it 0, and then go back to 0. So forward drop will be 3990. 3990. Okay. Okay. 3990. Then you will have even keel. Okay. and your deflection is 0. Okay, so where did I get this mid-drop? Mid-drop is from this equation, mid-drop. Okay, so what I do, you can make it like this: mid-drop is equals, then go to form number 6, you press this one, then you will have your mid-drop. Okay, and mid-drop, of course, this will be your mid-drop. This one, your mid-drop, then you have a 0 deflection. Then we go to form number 6. From where we started, this is what we call the how to find trim when handling several moderate weights. Okay, so this is our initial drop, and we load in hold number 1 of 3990, which is this one. Then you have your LCG here. We hold in hold number 9 of 5028. We have your LCG, and your departure drop would be forward is 1852, up drop is 1852, you have 0 trim, then your main is 1852, and you have a 0 deflection. Okay, this is a very good program, see, very accurate. Then we go by trim table. Okay, so we have now trim table. Take note of the cargo to load of 9018, double check, of 9018. Okay, and our trimming hold is 1 and 9, and this is the loadable cargo for hold number 1 and hold number 9. Okay, in your loading manual, you will have a forward and up correction for hold number 1, and have a forward and up correction for hold number 2. Okay, so in number 1, let's say 2641.3, number 9, that will be 0.8 over 2.3. So in your loading manual, you will have this trimming correction table. Okay, so this is the name of the vessel, Cape Odyssey, and this is your cargo hold number 1. You have a forward and up correction, and departure drop. Take note that all these correction almost the same. Okay, from drop of 14 meters going up to 20 meters is the same. Okay, and so with your up correction is from 40 meters to 20 meters, almost the same. Okay, so we go on this 18 centimeters because this is the nearest. So the nearest, we have forward 27, we have 22.7 and negative 1.3. So we'll put here, we go to the trimming table. Take note, 2.7 and 1.3. So you go to trim table, correction forward is 2.7 and up correction is negative 1.3. Okay, negative 1.3. Okay, then we go to the hold number 9, forward and up correction. Number 9, scroll down. What happened here? You go to number 9. I'm sorry. 18 is letter L. You go to number 9. So number 9, forward and up correction and letter L. Number 9, forward correction. Forward is negative 0.8, negative 0.08. Up correction is 2.3. Okay, So we go to the trim table. Trim table. And forward correction in hold number 9 is negative 0.8. Negative 0.8. And up correction is 2.3. Okay. 2.3. And your final drop would be this one. It should be 18.52 even kill. Forward and up 18.52 and mean is 18.52. Okay. I'll explain you about the correction, forward correction. Okay. We go to this figure. We go to pictures. And we go to block pictures. Okay. Okay. I think this one will do. Open. So in each cargo hold we have the forward correction and up correction. Okay. So it could be somewhere here, or here, or anywhere but within forward. So that is a correction of the forward correction from each hold. And the up, also we have a correction, but we don't know where exactly the place of this correction. Or they say this is number 9. The forward correction or this hold number 9 should be somewhere around here, or here, here. We don't know. Also in hold number 1, the forward correction would be somewhere around here. Well, we don't know exactly where, but the architect or the maker of the vessel where is it? Trim. Let me check, guys. Capacity table. Capacity table. This is trim table. Trim correction, this one. But take note, it doesn't know exactly where it is located, whether in a drop of 14, drop of 16, drop of 18, drop of 20. So it doesn't know exactly where. It's the same thing with your up correction. The same thing, doesn't know exactly where. 18 or in 20 or 16 or 14. So what we will do is we'll put it to the right position. Okay. Put it in the right position to have a drop of 18.52 even kill. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. Okay. Put this a little bigger. Okay. Since take note of your drop is so much. It should be 18.52 even kill. Okay, so what we do, since this is your forward drop, we will adjust this one. We put this say 2.67, okay, 65, okay, 66. Take note of the drop, guys. Drop is 18.53. So a little bit, we make this 5.5, 6.5. Take note of the drop, 5.3, and your your trim is almost even kill. So adjust a little more, make it 6.4. Then you have 18.52, and your trim is now a little bit 0.1. So meaning you have to adjust your up because your up is less. Okay, so make it 18.52. So what you do, this is your hold number 9. This is forward and up. Hold number 9. So you will see this is hold number 9. Then you going to adjust this correction on hold number 9. So what you do, .8 as is lang siya. Okay, so put this forward is a little more, so we take out, put this 2.63, 2.63, put this, meaning you are trimmed by the head, you reduce, because you are trimmed by the head, you have a negative, so put this 2.62, 2.62, oh, 63, 2.63, 2.63 again, then you adjust this up, you are, say put this 2.4, 2.4, take note of the drop up, okay, so 2.35 for example, so make it 4, make it 3, how much now? There you are. So your drop, your forward up in number 9 should be 2.33, which is, you are still trimmed by the stern. You take out this one, make it 3.4. Okay, it went up, adjust again, adjust again, 3, make it 3.2. What happens? There, even kill. Okay, so this corrected here is 2.32, but the The original was 18.23. Okay, 18.23, but we put the additional 0.002 to make it even kill. Now, I'm going to tell you, do not be afraid to adjust this forward and up correction in the trimming table. Why? Because if in your loading plan, your departure should be 18.552 or loading sequence or loading plan. So you do your computation in the loading master. Okay, when you do your loading master, your maximum drop would be 18.52. Okay, that's meaning that will be your loading drop. So it means to say, or it follows that if you adjust your trimming table or trimming correction forward and up, your departure drop should be 18.52. Okay, so that's why when you adjust your correction of your forward and up drop on each hold, you have to take the departure drop of 18.52 even kill, so that it will be the same with the trim holds 2 and your form number 6 of 1882. Okay, so that is what I am emphasizing. Okay, so here you put your, for example, your initial drop was how much? 1787. What is this should be 1.008. Okay, 17, how much? 1787. Okay, 1787 forward, 17.87 forward. Up drop will be 17.87 up, no trim, even kill, and your cargo to load in hold number 1 is how much? Because in hold number 1 is 3990. Put here number 1, 3990. And number 9 is how much? 5028. 5028. 5028. And your departure drop would be 18.52 main. And what will be your forward and up drop is different. But your target main drop is 18.52. Okay, but your deflection is 0. But in this case, in form number 6, you have even kill forward and up, and main is 18.52. In trim holds 2, your forward drop and up drop is 18.52. Your main drop is 18.52, and you have 0 trim and your deflection 0. And trim table, your forward, main, and up drop is 18.52. You have 0 trim and your deflection is 0. Okay, this is one way of computing your trimming table. I have another solution here. Okay, in what you do, usually we load first on the upper part, let's say number 9, to have a good trim. Okay, that's why we load in hold number 9. So what was the cargo in hold number 9? Is 5028, which is this one, and the forward correction is negative 0.8, which is this one. The up correction is 2.3, which is this one. Okay, after completing hold number 9, then you will load in hold number 1. So number 1 cargo is 3990, and the forward correction is 2.63, which is this one, and up correction is negative 13 and negative 13. Okay, I'll explain. Our initial drop is forward is 1887, up is 1887. Okay, even kill. So once you have completed loading in hold number 9, this will be your initial drop of forward 1847, and up drop is 1904 after completed the cargo of 5028. So once you finish completed this one, bring down this drop 1847, bring down this drop 1902. Then you load the cargo in hold number 1 of 3990. After completed this loading of 3990, your forward drop will be 1852 and up drop will be 1852, and your trim is 0 and your main drop is 1852, which is even kill, and your deflection is 0. Okay, so this is a very good program, guys, which I would like you to take note of. I mean, you have three what you call programs to rely on. Form number 6, that will give you the same drop, trim, and deflection, and trim holds 2 will also give you the same drop and deflection, and the trimming table you will have the same drop, trim, and deflection, and the other one with also the same results with even kill. Okay, so let's go to the program. Now this is a manual computation how to get the from this salt water of 18.23, which is your selling drop. How much will be his drop if you are floating a density of 1.0? This is 09. Okay, 08. I'm sorry. You are floating a density of 1.008, and your drop will be 18.52 or 18.52, and this will be your displacement. Okay, which I showed you. This one, from salt water to dock water. I mean, from salt water to dock water, then your drop will be 18.52, and your displacement will be 238803, which is 238803, which is this one, 238803 if you run it up. And sinkage will be your departure drop, your maximum departure drop on brackish water minus your initial drop of 1887, which is this one, guys. This one, your departure drop is 1852 minus your present drop of 1887, intensity floating of 1.608. Your sinkage is 18.65, which is this one, 1865. Okay, and what I made this one is I put the present drop, departure drop in brackish water. This will be your displacement in brackish water. So what will be your in salt water, what will be your salt water displacement? If you convert this one to salt water, that will be your displacement, and this will be your salt water drop. So from this brackish water, what will be displacement in brackish water, what will be displacement salt water, what will be his drop in salt water will be 18.23. And the remaining cargo to load the formula I said is sinkage times TPC is 100. That will be sinkage is 0.65, which is this one, times your TPC of 138.73, which is this one. Because this is your departure, you interpolate your TPC, that will be 138.73. Okay? 138.73 times 100, then your remaining cargo to load is 9017, which is this one. 9017.6 here, but I wrote it up to 9.018, which is you get this same draft. Okay? And this I made it by Excel. What you do is put this equals sinkage is 65 times your TPC, and times your 100, and you will have 9017.45, which is the same. But the other program, the program that we will use 908 because he has 90717.6. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please click the like button, share, and subscribe. And please don't forget to click the notification bell. Thank you for watching and have a good day.